Alright guys, today I'm going to be showing you this really cool mathematical prediction style card trick, and the way this one works is you can have the spectator shuffle up the deck, and then what you're going to do is basically just go through and show them that all the cards here are mixed up, and what you're going to do here as a spectator is you're going to pick 5 cards, or actually 4 cards from this deck. That's basically how the trick is going to work. So I've made my prediction. Let's say my prediction is going to be the 5 diamonds in this case. So you go ahead, let's say you picked 4 random cards. Let's say you wanted to pick this one, maybe this one. We'll go down a little bit more. We pick some card like that, and then one from here. So these are 4 random cards that the spectator chose. And let's say we have the 9, the 2, the king, and the 7. And the way this trick works is each one of these 4 cards should add up to 10, and all the face cards are actually going to be worth 10. So even the king or a queen, even though they're worth 12 and 13, these are going to be worth 10, just 10 cards. So let's say we're adding up to 10, so we have 9 here, so we go 9, we only need 1 to get to 10, we have 2, so we go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, the king's worth 10, we take 7, 8, 9, 10, so you could have picked any cards, any 4 cards, and they ended up being these 4, and let's take the cards that you've already chosen here, and at this point we're going to add all these values up. So remember guys, the king is worth 10, so we have 17 plus 2 is 19 plus 9 is going to be 28. So we have 28 here. Let's go ahead. So now we deal out 28. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 25, 26, 27, and I said my prediction would be the 5 of diamonds, and here we go guys, the 5 of diamonds. So this is the trick, and if you want to do it, don't forget to stick around for the tutorial. Alright, so here's how the trick is going to work. I've seen a few comments ask me to post something like a self-working card trick or more like a mathematical one. So this one isn't too bad, plus it's also kind of impromptu. So this is how it works. All you need to do is you have to know the card in the 9th position up from the bottom, and that's basically it. So if you wanted to, you could set up the deck and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stick whatever card you want to stick in the 9th position, and I'm just going to stick the ace of spades in here so you guys can remember that at least it's the ace of spades. So the ace of spades goes in the 9th position from the bottom. Or what you could do is you could have the spectator just, completely shuffle up the deck, and then you can figure out the card in the 9th position just by spreading it face up. So let's say you were doing the route where you left the ace, or you left whatever card you wanted to in the 9th position. You need to remember that card, so you could just write it down on a piece of paper, fold it up as your prediction, or you could do the second method. So if you did the method where you stuck the ace in the 9th position, all you have to do is riffle shuffle, and then you can lay about half the cards down with your left hand, and then complete the shuffle, so that way the card isn't really disturbed. But if you do the method where you're just kind of going impromptu, the spectator could shuffle up the deck any way they like, and you can tell them, okay, so face up, I'm going to be making a prediction just looking through the cards here, and all you're doing is you could count off cards one by one until you get to 9, or you could set off blocks of 3, so that's 1, that's 2, and then that's 3 right here. So however way you want to do it, the card's in 9th position, and at this point you have the spectator pick 4 cards, and they could be any 4 cards as long as they're not any of the 9 cards down here. So if you do spread out the deck, you are risking the spectator picking it from the back, so you could just open up your palms and have them pick like 4 cards from up here. Make sure when you're spreading, you're only really spreading up here, not leaving those 9 cards available. So let's say we put 4 random cards, and it really doesn't matter what these are. So you explain to the spectators that all you have to do, or you explain to them these are 4 random cards, and these all should add up to 10. And luckily we don't have any face cards here, so you don't have to explain that all face cards are worth 10. Aces are going to be worth 1, but let's say we have these 4, and the way you explain it is, look, you picked any 4 cards you wanted to, and all these are going to add up to 10. So if you get to 2, right off the top of the deck, you just deal up to 10. So you start at 2, so you go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 8, so you have 9, 10, and then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then we have 2, so we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now from here, You don't really have to make too much of a big deal. You can just start putting the cards on top. All you have to do is make sure all of these cards go on the bottom half of the deck. So you say, look, you know, there's no way I could have known you were going to pick these 4 cards. And as you're explaining, you're just picking up, you know, these cards below it. And then you tell the spectators that you are going to add up all the values of these cards. So luckily these aren't, you know, like I said, any face cards. So you have 6 here, plus 8 is 14, plus 2 is 16. So you tell them that at this point, you know, from these random cards, you're going to deal down 16 more cards. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then you tell the spectators one more time your prediction was the ace of spades. You flip it over and you show it to the spectators. And this is always going to be the card as long as it is in the 9th position. So this is the trick, guys. Hope you guys like it. Best of luck in the contest as well. I'm still going through some of those videos. I should have the winner up hopefully in a few days. So anyways, guys, this is the video. Best of luck, and as always, thanks for watching.